Whoa. That's different.
It's not me. I don't like it. I thought it would make it easier. I thought as soon as I stopped being blonde, but now it's like I'm losing me.
Hey,
Oh,
don't...
it's okay. I'll be okay. Just don't be nice to me. If you're nice to me, I'll fall apart. Just tell me. Just tell me I'm still here. Can I tell you what it's like, Jim? It's like he wants to get inside me. All the way inside me and squeeze me out. There's nothing of me left. And he's the one looking out of my eyes.
It's fascinating to me in The Girl to realize that Tippi Hedren had gone through this, so much so that there's a scene in this movie where we see her come home with her daughter, who's a very young Melanie Griffith, and breaking down, imagining that the birds are there, and yet she decides to do second film, Marnie, for him.
It seems complicated, but actually I think what the realization that she came to was that there was this fantastic opportunity for her and for her daughter. She was a single mother, and she realized, she felt like she'd sort of learnt the beast in a way. She kind of knew what she was dealing with and knew what she was up against. And Hitchcock, after the making of The Birds, said to her, you know, I did this all for a performance. He kind of alluded to the fact that all of it was just a game to get the performance out of her. And then she realized, making Marnie, that it wasn't. That was actually, you know, he was genuine in his obsession. But I think she felt like it was an amazing opportunity to turn down. It was the role of a lifetime. Marnie's a fantastic character, and had originally been offered to Grace Kelly. And imagine, you know, that's very difficult to say no to if you love your job.
And you're under contract.
And you're under contract.
Right.
Well,
it was like a 7-year contract too, so that if you ran away from it, if Tippi ran away from it, it would be, sorry, you're not working in the industry. I think she said something about, you know, he ruined my career, but he didn't ruin my life. You know, which is good. Now,
she had everyone from Truffaut, everyone wanting to work with her, and he kept her under contract ultimately and didn't use her. So she was unavailable for anyone else.
What a rat bastard. Just
awful.
making that happening, and yet these great movies are there to do that.
I know.
Did you get to talk to Tippi Hedren?
Yes, I did. I went to meet her at the big cat reserve that she lives on, Shambhala in California, and spent a day with her, and then we became great friends, and she was on the end of the phone and email. She's 82. She's the most kind of eloquent and coherent and incredible woman. But she was kind of my oracle throughout this.
I just think it's fascinating when you're meeting the person that you're going to play.
It's terrifying as well. It's like,
right. It's like, well,
this could go really wrong. I
mean, it could have been, and she could have said, "What?"
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. You know, I've played people who lived before, and
Edie Sedgwick in Factory too. That's but she wasn't around for you to discuss
to critique it afterwards.
Right. She couldn't
well,
do it.
yeah. And it's great, it's fascinating to play someone who lived, and you do feel a responsibility enormously to the people that knew them, but then when the person who's still alive is going to watch your performance, it's terrifying for her and for me. Thankfully, she's really happy with it, but yeah, it's an enormous responsibility.
But you getting your first jobs as an actress, what was that like? Did you just step into it and it was okay? Or did you go through this prejudice that Tippi had to face of, well, what does she know about acting?
No, I didn't. I mean, I think I was just fortunate. I kind of auditioned and I got a great agent, and it happened organically. I was auditioning and I'd done a lot of theatre at school, and so it wasn't that I'd stepped out of this huge modelling career and suddenly decided to do films. The two were side by side constantly, and I just auditioned, but was auditioning for great stuff, so I never encountered the sleazy directors, you know.
What a shame.
Unfortunately, yeah,
really?
I missed out on that whole kind
because
of
I don't know.
The seedy side of Hollywood. I wish I'd,
But you have taken on this. You started and you were doing movies like Alfie with Jude Law. You did movies that took full advantage of how amazing you look. Okay, this is a great.
Let's add a D on that, maybe.
No, It
No,
does.
that's
it's a
very
good thing.
sweet.
But then you'll do a
But-
movie like Interview
Yes.
with Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like saying, okay, I could coast through this one.
No, that was a great fun movie to make.
Yeah, and he's directing it.
And he directing and starring in. And it was the two of us in one room. We shot that movie in 9 nights. We did 30 pages of dialogue a day. It was like doing a play, but it was the most kind of rewarding and fun film I've ever made.
Got to know him well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love him to bits. He's amazing.
Living in a world where it's a tabloid world.
Yeah.
Is that you sued successfully News of the World
several
for
times.
hacking your phone.
Yeah. Well, I entered into judgment with them, yeah.
Into judgment. Oh, that sounds very British.
Yes, it
What does
does,
that
doesn't it?
actually mean?
It
Did they
means
apologize
I
to you and
didn't-
give you and wheel money to your back?
No, I mean, there was a financial kind of settlement, but nowhere near the amount that they'd made off this illegal activity for years. And there was a public apology, and the News of the World closed down, which was a good thing in my opinion. and
Perhaps
I
you were
got
instrumental
disclosure.
in closing it down.
Well, I was involved certainly. And paparazzi, I got the law changed in England against the paparazzi, so it was illegal for them to sit outside my house or follow me. So my life, my tabloid life, really stopped there and then in England, which was great.
So we end, because I work at Rolling Stone, we always end the interviews here with a snippet of song.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
I love a sing-song.
So it could be
What is
anything
it?
that's in your head.
What, I have to sing it?
Yes. Well, you don't have to do the whole thing. It's a snippet.
Of a song? You
of
go
a song.
first.
Well, you must sing.
No,
to
you go first. Go on.
What your daughter? You must sing. To
Oh.
her. I'll sing anything you want.
What do I sing to her?
You know you do.
How does it start?
You
I get
You
shy.
can hide your head. Yeah, it's okay.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. That song.
Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me.
That's my song for my
That's
girl.
so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Lovely
you can have
talking
this
to you.
popcorn now.
I can't.
You
It's
can't.
such
it's
a
just,
tease.
It's glue and it's
terrible,
disgusting.
yeah.
And we have
It's been
no
there for
birds
years.
and for years.
Disgusting. You could at least have real popcorn. It's a complete
No, we don't
travesty.
do that. There's nothing. Good play on
Can't
my
call
name.
it popcorn, yeah.
Travesty. Travesties from Peter Travers. I like that. We'll change the whole name of the
good.
show to do that.